Have you ever heard of something called the Moose test? It sounds funny, but in the car world, it's one of the most feared handling tests. The goal is simple: to find out whether a vehicle can dodge a sudden obstacle at speed, like a moose stepping into the road, without losing control, sliding, or even flipping over. In other words, it's a high-speed stability and emergency swerve test that pushes a car's grip, steering, and suspension to their absolute limits. Here's how it works. Test drivers accelerate to a set speed, then throw the car sharply left, immediately back to the right, and then straighten out again, simulating an emergency lane change. The car has to stay between the cones and stay upright. To pass, a vehicle needs to complete this maneuver at roughly 45 miles per hour or more without knocking over cones, skidding uncontrollably, or rolling over. Sounds simple, but it's much harder than it looks. And failing it can be a public relations nightmare. The most famous example is the first-generation Mercedes-Benz A-Class. Back in 1997, during a Swedish magazine's Moose test, the little Mercedes actually rolled over. The footage went viral worldwide, embarrassing the company so badly that Mercedes had to halt production, redesign the suspension, and add electronic stability control to every A-Class before selling it again. That single test reshaped how Mercedes and other brands approached small car safety. The Moose test has caught out plenty of others too. Large SUVs and trucks, like the Jeep Grand Cherokee, have been filmed leaning violently and nearly tipping as they struggle to weave through the cones. Even vehicles with good reputations can stumble if their suspension tuning or weight distribution isn't right.